we shine bright.
Under pressure. Dun, 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 under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. That's my theme song this week.
Pressure.
Yeah, pushing down on me, pushing down on you, no matter what.
I'm into it.
I'm going to be a diamond by the end of this week.
Oh, girl, I've been a diamond all year. Diamond all year.
Yeah, I'm telling you, but we're here. It's Miss Watson, your host.
And Miss Duncan, your co-host.
Let's see what day it is. It is Tuesday, March 2nd. It is Happy Read Across America Day!
I love this day. You know, this used to be my favorite day when I was in elementary school. And I know that we have to do like other stuff now. We can't just like drop literally everything and read all day. But we used to literally drop everything and read.
Correct.
When I was in school. And oh my gosh, I just
loved it.
Soaked it in.
Loved it.
We had tents in our classroom.
Loved it. Even
though you guys don't have like the full 6.5 hours to do it, I still think
take
that
today
you
to
should
enjoy a little
absolutely
reading.
participate with at least a good 30 minutes.
100%. Just like read a little bit. I started a book. Finally, I'm living up to my resolution.
You set your reading goals?
Setting my reading goals. I'm really excited. Oh, it feels so good to read. I forgot. You know what? It's like sometimes reading is like going to the gym where you're like, oh, like, do I really? And then when you do it, you're like, oh my gosh, that feels so good.
I know. I've been reading those Storyworks articles lately.
Oh my gosh.
And, you know, because I told you I was going to like try to read a genre a month or whatever. And I'm doing that still. It's just not in chapter books.
I hear you.
But the Storyworks, if you guys haven't checked out the Storyworks magazines and stuff.
They're so good.
They're like multiple genres, number one. Number two, tons of pictures, tons of colors. And
I'm telling you.
If today you're like, I don't have anything to read, ask your teacher to let you log on to Storyworks.
Oh my gosh.
It is such cool
My tutoring group and I are learning about a volcano that like erupted that was worse than Pompeii.
Oh my gosh.
And changed the climate of the earth. I was like, how have I lived 32 years on this earth? And
I'm telling you, like these Storyworks things are like bringing up topics that you would have never even dreamed of. So,
unbelievable.
Storyworks.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Today's weather, same.
Hot today? Hot. Oh, very nice this weekend for your diaper shower, though.
Really?
Very nice this weekend.
Hey, all right. I thought it was supposed to rain.
I mean, don't worry about that.
No,
but the temperature is a high of 75. So it'll be like nice and comfortable. And don't worry about the rain. I already asked it to start later in the day.
Oh, so beautiful. I'm glad.
The morning will be nice. The afternoon might be a little up for grabs.
I'm glad you put that request in.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I have control over Mother Nature.
You do. More than anyone I know.
She and I are tight.
Are you sure you shouldn't have been a meteorologist? Because you're like pretty good with this.
I mean, only because I watch the news in the morning because I have to be up on my current events.
What?
Let me tell you about this iceberg.
Hillary Duncan.
Caitlin, I'm telling you it's that guy. I know, I'm sorry. I scared the entire crowd. I scared my host. I'm sorry. Let me tell you about this iceberg. You guys, there is a I hope you didn't pee your pants. There is a massive, and when I say massive, Miss Watson, like bigger than your belly, that is massive iceberg on the move. It like finally separated, which is like a huge ordeal right now because of global warming. It's a huge crisis, and like the polar bears and holding is real big deal. I'm totally off topic with what we're supposed to do on the news today, but you guys have to, teachers. You have to look up this massive iceberg on the move.
Where is it?
I'm
not sure. It's okay. It's fine. Just look it up. Just Google it.
It was like the British helicopter that was doing the news story. So I didn't get to like listen. I just was watching it. It's oh my gosh. I mean, incredible.
Massive iceberg just breaks off Antarctica. Oh my god!
Look, I told you, off the ice shelf. Oh my gosh.
Holy
cow.
Guys, it's bigger than New York.
I mean, huge.
A 315 billion ton iceberg.
Yeah. And it's just like separating slowly right now. It is like the craziest thing to watch.
Holy cow.
I mean, like, it is.
First of all, I thought there was a creature in here.
Sorry.
Duncan.
I'm very sorry.
Second of all, y'all gotta look up this iceberg. That's unbelievable.
You have, guys. Or let's drop everything and read. I've got
go read about the iceberg.
I think that, I mean,
Yeah,
Wow.
it's the size of Manhattan.
It's
Holy cow.
and it's terrible. Like that's terrible news for the earth.
That's
like,
not good.
Super terrible news for the earth because the smaller the ice chunks are, the easier it is for them to melt. And so as these icebergs are separating and the water is getting up higher to the ice, it's melting the ice. And when the ice melts and the water rises, and when the water rises, then places flood, and then animals don't have homes. I mean, like, it just leads to a whole bunch of issues. But you guys, you're going to have to look it up.
Gosh, well, I know never mind. All my problems I was worried about before have gone by the wayside. Now I'm worried about this iceberg.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stretch you
It's
out,
day 6 for fine arts. Let's hope we are still on dry land by then.
I hope so.
Tuesday's lunch, everything seems trivial now. I'm like, who cares about that much?
That's why I texted you this morning and I was like, guys, have you seen the massive iceberg on the news? I mean, it is.
Use your mini twin cheeseburgers for flotation devices.
Yes, absolutely. Put them underneath your armpits, whatever you need to do.
Oh my gosh. The word of the day is bibliophile.
Ooh,
It's
I
someone
love
who really
bibliophile.
loves books. And you know, Miss Eagle.
That's her. She's a bibliophile.
She was reading all the time, that Miss Eagle.
Biblioteca. Biblio means
Yeah,
book.
book.
So use that word. Use that prefix.
Yes.
You know the thing.
You know all this, guys.
You know it.
Harriet Powers, let's talk about this, was an African-American folk artist and a quilt maker. She was born into slavery in rural Georgia in 1837. She used like these really cool techniques to do like Bible stories or legends on a quilt, and like Miss Shepherd.
Oh, she makes the most
The
gorgeous
quilting
quilts.
from Miss Shepherd.
The most
Okay.
gorgeous quilts.
It is
Just like
ask
my
Miss
kid's
Shepherd about it.
favorite.
It is not an easy thing to do. And look at this woman made like animals, told whole stories on these quilts. And now her quilts are in museums. She's got a little book here, Sewing Stories. She told stories through her quilt.
I love it.
Talk about rising above, still finding a way to incorporate literacy even when you're not allowed to read or have a book.
Mhm.
Look at that.
That's right. Telling you, when you are determined, you will accomplish great things.
Thanks, Harriet. Oh, Silver Lining segment. We've got some more artists
That's
right here.
That's my friend Miguel.
I know.
Miguel, nice work.
Yeah, very
dude.
nice, guys. Artists among us.
I love it.
And reading is dreaming with open eyes. It's true.
It
Can
sure
take
is.
you to places.
And we're reading some really awesome books in 5th grade. I know the rest of this.
Esperanza. Oh,
Oh my gosh. And then I think 3rd grade's reading Clara Humble right now. Super
oh
good
yep,
story.
yep. So, all right, well,
reading.
stay happy, stay healthy, and keep reading, Diamond View.
Have a dazzling Diamond View day.